Hello, it's Michael Palin, Remedi patron here. I just want to take a couple of minutes of your time to answer the question, what has Remedi ever done for us? Well, let's look back. Remedi are widely regarded as one of the leading providers of restorative services in the UK, working with over 6,000 people a year and employing over 100 staff and volunteers. For 20 years, they've developed, championed and delivered high-quality restorative justice-based services to more than 20,000 victims and offenders. To get there, they started here, 20 years ago, in a converted toilet in Low Edges, Sheffield. Founding member and director Rob Unwin had a vision for an organisation that could provide restorative justice for victims of crime in South Yorkshire, a relatively untested concept for the British criminal justice system at the time. Early support from key local partner agencies in the way of referrals and funding meant that Rob and a part-time member of staff were able to quickly establish a solid reputation for delivering quality services. 1999 saw the organisation expand in South Yorkshire as both Sheffield and Doncaster youth offending teams contracted Remedi services. That year saw the highest rate of referral Remedi had experienced to date, with 77 service users accessing support. In 2000, the Home Office would attempt to answer the question, does restorative justice work? The subsequent findings, a reduction in the frequency of reoffending by 14% and an 85% victim satisfaction rate, gave Remedi, one of only 4 organisations taking part in the study, a platform to champion the benefits of restorative justice across the country. With a greater platform came a bigger staff team. Rob stepped down as director and took up a place on the management committee, a role he still undertakes to this day. In 2004, Remedi appointed a new director, Steve Jones. He looked to build on Rob's earlier endeavours by not just focusing on work within the criminal justice arena, but thinking wider. How do we create restorative communities? Work in schools, with families, mentoring, community conflicts and victim services would all become part of Remedi's expanding portfolio. 2005 to 2010 saw Remedi open new offices in Nottinghamshire, Manchester and Stockport. This period culminated in a National Restorative Justice Conference held at Bramall Lane in Sheffield, with 150 delegates attending. Subsequent years saw Remedi grow with contracts to deliver restorative justice services across North Yorkshire, Derbyshire, Humberside, Cumbria and most recently Cheshire. In 2016, the portfolio of services expanded in a new and very exciting way, with Remedi being contracted to provide victim services across Derbyshire. In the first 4 months of operation, over 2,000 victims of crime were contacted to offer whatever emotional and practical support they needed. Through an increase in public awareness, Panorama and Tonight programme specials, even a restorative storyline on Coronation Street, and more funding being awarded to restorative justice than ever before, the future of restorative justice looks bright, with one small caveat. Any restorative work being delivered, from neighbours falling out to families meeting the person responsible for the death of their loved ones, must always be delivered with the respect it deserves. Throughout all this expansion and increasing workloads, Remedi have held on to that ideal at all times. Their central mantra, empowering people, changing lives, is deeply rooted within the organisation and is a fundamental tenet of Remedi's mission statement. As the first sentence states, Remedi want to work with people to enable them to be the people they can and want to be. Every one of Remedi's 100 staff and volunteers has a passion for what they do, and it's this passion for delivering the best service possible for victims and offenders that has brought them to where they are today.